Welcome to the Belt Loop 29 channel. I'm Belt Loop 29. Today we're going to take a walk around the garden, see what's growing, what ain't. These corn plants are DED dead, DUN done. Let's take a look at them. Ain't much to see really, just a bunch of dead corn plants. Some of them got real tall this year. I don't think I'm gonna go back with G90 corn next year. I'm just not a big fan of these thin stalks. I like them to be a little bit thicker. There's still a few of the pink eye purple hull peas, you know, growing on some of this stuff. You can see a couple right there. But for the most part, we got a lot of peas out here. And for the most part, they done. DUN done, but they ain't DED dead. I think it's safe to say that the tomato plants, what we planted earlier in the year, the first part of the year, they pretty much dead. They done. These are the exception. These are those tomato plants I put in a couple weeks ago. They still looking good. And I'm happy with them. Only problem I see at the moment, I need to take out these weeds from around them. And I need to extend this trellis. I mean, I could go buy some more T-posts, some more conduit, more T's, PVC T's. But I'm gonna go take a look at that other trellis over yonder. One's just like this one. And see if maybe we can't use it. Looking at it, some of these tomatoes are, well, they still trying. There's a pepper over there just about ripe. Looks ripe from here. I'm gonna check it in a minute. I expect I'm gonna be pulling it. Probably be using that for seed next year. I don't know, I got so many seeds right now. Man, I've kind of lost my taste for it, but all these yellow pear tomatoes, they still producing. Ain't much you can do with them things that I know of other than put them in some kind of a salad or something. You can tell by looking at this plant, there are some tomato hornworms out here somewhere. They're devastating these plants. It's time. I will be mixing up some BT. If I don't do it today, I will do it tomorrow. Now these tomato plants were planted later in the season. They didn't get put in the ground when all these other ones were. Most of these other ones were. So, you know, we're gonna keep hope alive for these tomatoes. But we are gonna have to focus some on some of these weeds, get these weeds down. Obviously, these okra plants are alive and kicking. They loving this heat. Look at all them flowers. They still producing, folks. And I love okra. It's a good thing. Mama had a friend what passed away recently. Thankfully, we're in a position where we can help her out a little bit. She was wanting some fried okra. So Mama's gonna be bringing her some okra. Isn't that a beautiful flower? What it represents is just as beautiful, okra. Unfortunately, it's a bunch of weeds. Don't look, children. Don't let your children look at that. They don't need to be seeing that. I'm telling you, these flowers are just as pretty as any rose. Don't know if y'all can see that, but obviously the cucumber's still producing. And we're still getting a few lemon cucumbers too. They have done better than the others in this heat. You see these pink eye purple hulls? They're ready to be picked. I'm sure they've been ready to be picked for a little bit. But these are right up in your face. The ones seem to get picked are the ones down on the ground. Still, there's a few out there. We'll pull them. Pepper plants seem to be doing all right. I believe these pepper plants are gonna be okay to overwinter, a lot of them. There's a little bitty eggplant right there. There's an eggplant right over there. Don't know if you can see that. There's another eggplant right there, a couple of them. There's 3 of them right there, folks. Eggplants seem to be doing all right. And there's some bell peppers. I was thinking about making some gumbo or something soon. These are a mite small, but they may be okay to use. I will admit that I am slightly upset about my giant Marconis, but it's my own fault. I can't blame nobody. You can't blame the pests for being pests. On the positive side, when you look at some of these plants like this one right down here, that's a little pepper. It obviously ain't done nothing. But a plant that's small like that, when you overwinter it, you put it in a smaller container. Well, that one can go in a real little one. Be a lot easier to handle, a lot easier to care for over the winter. These pepper plants right here, they've put on some, some thickness in them. Well, I'm looking forward to trying to overwinter these bad boys too. These are the pepper plants that we planted in the rain. As you can see, there's been a pest out here messing with them. To me, it looks like some type of a caterpillar, but we've already lost, I don't know, 4 or 5 plants to them. Anyhow, I'm about to go fix up some Bacillus thuringiensis, otherwise known as BT. If it is caterpillars messing with them, that BT will take care of them. This is a pumpkin vine, and the pumpkin is still flowering. So we may yet get some more pumpkins. I don't know if we got enough time. Cover your eyes, children. Don't look at the weeds. Just look at the vine. All right. Looks like the watermelon's the last thing. We got a few growing on here, but I don't expect these things to give out much, but maybe a bite or two, if that. Looks like this core method couldn't compare with the melon pit. I pull this one, it's a mouth shaped. It probably ain't no good. We'll cut it open in a minute and see. And we got this one right here. One of the things you're looking for when you pull these is a little curlicue being dead. That looks like something munched on it. I don't know if it's ready or not. You know, I'm thinking we might as well just pull that and see if it's any good too. I pulled some small ones, that'll be a bigger one. I may just cut it open anyhow. We're gonna cut this little one open. See what it looks like. That don't look too good. It may be the sweetest one yet. Nope. See what it's like. See what it tastes like. Looks like I took it just a little too soon. Nevertheless, a lot of times even these are sweet. So let's see what it tastes like. There's a good watermelon. That is good. Just pulled it not more than 2 minutes ago. So I'll knock off a few of these seeds. It ain't quite ripe. But it's good. The heart of the watermelon is always the sweetest. That's some good watermelon right there. Well, I reckon that it concludes the tour of the garden. It's almost over, people.